Welcome to Raven's Scare School, where I, Ghost Dragon, will be your host and act as instructor as we guide our brave student Purple Raven, or just Raven for short, through the terrifying world of horror games. But there's a catch. Raven won't know what game she'll be playing each day. That's right, each episode will be a surprise, carefully chosen to ease her into the scares while we slowly ramp up the intensity. Now, we're not throwing her into the deep end yet, at least not right away. This Scare School curriculum is designed to ease Raven into the world of horror, starting with the creepy and unsettling before we dive into the heart-pounding, nightmare-fuel territory. It's all about testing how she handles the fear as it gradually creeps in. Now, each episode, Raven will be evaluated on 3 key things. Fear factor. How much did the game scare her, and how well did she manage those frights? Puzzle solving. Can she think clearly and solve puzzles while under pressure? And survival skills. Did she manage to make it through the horrors, or did the monsters get the best of her? And remember, Raven has no idea what's coming next, so her reactions will be as raw as it gets. Now, as we move forward, the scares will get bigger, the puzzles trickier, and the monsters, well, let's just say they'll be much harder to escape. From abandoned asylums to surviving against relentless creatures, Raven will be pushed to her limits, and I'll be here guiding her through it all. Will she keep her cool when the atmosphere is eerie and slow building? Or will she break down when we throw her into something like Resident Evil 7 Biohazard or Alien Isolation? Time will tell. But no matter what, it's going to be one thrilling and terrifying ride for all of us. So join me, Ghost Dragon, as we see how Raven fares through each terrifying lesson. She may not know what game she's playing next, but she'll find out soon enough. Welcome to Raven's Scare School. Let's see if she graduates with her nerves intact. Welcome everyone to our latest episode of Raven's Scare School. Tonight, Raven is going to be playing Five Nights at Freddy's. And no, this isn't actually going to be the scariest game she plays, so this is going to be interesting. And I promised that Raven would not have to leave the room that she's going to be in the entire time, so there's a lot less to manage. Alright, so we're going to put a half hour on the clock, and we're going to see if Raven makes it. Even if you manage to ace all of this, you're probably not going to make the full 5 nights, but we're going to see how you do. Alright, are you ready to get started?
Yes.
Alright, so 5 nights is basically you're going to be a nighttime security guard at a pizza place, and your job is to monitor cameras and make sure that the creepy animatronics don't get you. You've got limited power, so you'll need to be smart about when and where to look. Survive until morning, and you're good to go. So this is definitely a resource management game in some ways, so you're going to have a very limited amount of power. You know, it's a rundown thing. You've seen the movie. You know what you're expecting. Again, it's going to be kind of a strategic game in the sense of trying to manage like what you're looking at. Pay attention to all of the on-screen prompts that will give you some tips on how to get through the night. And I will offer you help and suggestions along the way just to kind of make sure that we try to maximize your survival rates. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. Click on that new game.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
"12 a.m., your first night."
I am Josh Hutcherson.
No, put that down. Put it down.
How do I answer the phone?
I think it just picks up.
Hello? Hello? I wanted record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll be fine. So let's just focus on getting you through your first week, okay? Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death have occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days or as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached and the carpets have been replaced. Blah, blah, blah. Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children, and we need to show them a little respect, right? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the bite of 87. Yeah. It's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe, you know? Now, concerning your safety, the only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit. Now, that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with cross beams, wired, and animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcefully pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death. The only parts of you that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth that pop out the front of the mask. Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up. But hey, First Nation agrees. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary. Gotta conserve power. Alright, good night.
Alright, now use your camera and just, you know, keep an eye on everybody. Go ahead and switch cameras. Just keep cycling through the cameras. Oh, there's already a camera disabled.
Where?
Keep cycling. Keep cycling.
Oh, he moved. He was not there before.
Yep. They won't move if you're on the camera, though.
Oh.
But because there are other animatronics, because there are other animatronics, you're going to want to make sure that you do what you can to kind of cycle through the cameras.
Okay. He's still there.
Uh-oh. Now you only have to survive until 6 a.m.
Okay.
So you're doing pretty well. Uh-oh. Chica moved.
Can they break into my office?
If you don't catch them in time, yes.
Okay.
Alright, you might want to put the camera down and see if anybody's... Like, you can turn the light on, but that uses power, so just use it sporadically. Alright, now use the camera again. Just see if anybody's in that... Uh-oh. West Hall! Put the camera down! Put the camera down! Put the camera down! Left, turn the light on. Because if they're disabling the cameras, it means they're probably coming down that way, so just try to like cycle back and forth. Don't leave the light on because it drains the batteries. I mean, you're at 4 a.m., so you just got to survive 2 hours, so... And just alternate back and forth, and if you see anybody pop up, you have to instantly turn that door control on, or you're gonna get got.
Okay.
Close the door! Good job! Just keep the door shut. And you can cycle out the light, just like turn the light on the left to see if they're still there. I think they're still there. It's hard to tell. But keep the light on that. Yeah, there you go. Just keep fluctuating back and forth. And see if the lefts, if they've gone away yet. Okay, you can open the door on the left. It'll save power. Okay, now alternate lights back and forth just to kind of keep an eye on things. You only have to survive 1 more hour. I hear things. Good job! You don't have to keep the light lit if they're already behind the door. That saves power. Okay. So stop the light. There you go. And just kind of test the light on the left. Just, you know, tease it out. See if anybody comes down that hallway. You're in the home stretch. But you're down to 16%, so just bear that in mind. Alright, turn the light on the right. See if they're still there. They are, so keep that door shut. Good job! You survived your first night at Freddy's! See, that wasn't scary.
No, I wouldn't call that scary.
Just keep cycling the cameras in the beginning. Just keep on the cameras.
Hello? Hello? Well, if you're hearing this and you made it to day 2, congrats. I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy and his friends tend to become more active as the week progresses. It might be a good idea to peek at those cameras while I talk, just to make sure everyone's in their proper place, you know. Interestingly enough, Freddy himself doesn't come off stage very often. I've heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though, so hey, I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots in your camera view, and those blind spots happen to be right outside your doors. So if you can't find something or someone on your cameras, be sure to check the door light. You might only have a few seconds to react. Not that you would be in any danger, of course. I'm not implying that.
Sure.
Also, check on the curtain in Pirate Cove from time to time. The character in there seems unique in that he becomes more active if the cameras remain off for long periods of time. I guess he doesn't like being watched. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure you have everything under control. Talk to you soon.
Close the door! Close the door! Good job. Now bear that in mind, that if you had still had that iPad up, you would not have been able to shut that door. So,
Right.
take it easy. You can flash the light and see if they're still there, because they do tend to kind of give up. No, they're still there, so go ahead and leave that door shut. But bear in mind, you are at 71% power, now 70. So you might want to keep monitoring that side and keep kind of flashing the light a little bit on the right, because that door usage uses a lot of power.
Shit! Stop it!
Still there. What about the right? Alright, check the cameras. And bear in mind the map that you see, it's telling you where those cameras are in relation to you.
Right, yeah.
Okay. Okay, you can open that door now. There you go. And just... Alright, now check the cameras. Oh, someone's in the hallway. That's on the left side, bear that in mind. So just keep fluttering that light and be ready to shut that door.
I'm not gonna make it to 6 a.m.
Well, we'll see. Gotta be smart about your power consumption. No, he's gonna be on the left. According to that camera, he's coming down the left.
He's not there anymore.
That means he's right outside, so you gotta put the camera down. Put the camera down. Check the light. There you go. Told you. Just keep that door shut. Yep, just flash the light every once in a while just to see how things are going. I hear something. Nope, check the right. If that door's already shut, you don't need to keep monitoring that one. I hear something.
Well, but didn't you say the door's sucking up power?
Yeah, but it's... I mean, you can check with the light to see if they're gone. Alright, go ahead and open the door. Alright, now check the other side. Okay. Alright, I would very briefly check the cameras that are immediately next to you and see if there's anything there. Oh, close the door. Oh, it's gonna be on the right. Just feather that light. Don't waste it. I hear footsteps. It's gonna be on the right. It's gonna be on the right. You made it to 4 a.m. You don't need to hold the light as long as you are. You just need it long enough to be able to see if there's something there. That's one way to conserve power. Oh, Foxy got you! Oh, man!
You check the left.
Well, because Foxy moves really fast. That's the. I thought Foxy was gonna come in on night 3. So. So Foxy is the outlier of the group. He starts off in Pirates Cove, and if you don't stay on the cameras long enough to kind of keep him in Pirate Cove, he can and he is very quick. You're not going to be able to see him on the cameras. Pretty much if you see that he's left Pirate Cove, it means he's already on his way to you, and you need to just stay on the doors and be ready to slam them shut. So that was the issue with Foxy. So again, I thought they might give you one more night, where I thought maybe they were going to introduce a different character before Foxy would come into play. So that's my bad. I didn't warn you about Foxy.
It's okay.
So now, to kind of the strategy with Foxy is that he is going to start the night inside Pirates Cove, and you saw that one with the curtain where it said out of order. He's definitely the most unique animatronic, as he will have 4 kind of stages before he actually bolts down the hallway, and it's going to be as soon as he starts bolting down the hallway, game over. You're not going to be able to shut that door fast enough to be able to stop him. So these stages progress basically, and they're completely dependent on the camera usage, meaning the more often that you use the camera, the slower he's going to progress through his stages. So again, if we'd stayed on the cameras earlier, you would have kept him at bay longer, and you probably would have made it through the night. So I will call that a failure on the coach side of things, because I genuinely thought Foxy wasn't going to come into it till night 3, so that's my bad. But basically, if you stay on the cameras, it kind of keeps him at bay for as long as possible. And now there used to be this kind of misconception that you actually had to keep the camera on Pirate Cove, but that's not actually true. You just have to show activity on the camera to kind of slow his progress. And so the first stage is basically it's where he starts off every single night, where he's going to be, the curtain is completely closed, and if it's completely closed, you're not in any danger. Stage 2 is when he peeks his head out from a slightly opened curtain. So if you keep cycling through the cameras and you see that Pirate Cove has the curtain starting to open, that's something to bear in mind, that Foxy is in play, and if you don't use the cameras regularly, he's going to probably progress through his stages. And again, it's kind of like wild danger, and again, you just want to probably just keep checking on that every once in a while just to make sure that he hasn't actually escaped. So keep cycling through the cameras, etc., etc., etc. Now, the third stage is when his entire body is outside of the curtain. So he's still in Pirate Cove, you can still see him on the camera, but you're seeing all of him outside of that curtain. And this tells you that you are now in high danger, that he's going to be running down your hallway pretty soon. At that point, you should be absolutely checking Pirate Cove very, very frequently, just in case that last stage kicks off. And that last stage is when he's completely exited the curtain and has disappeared out of Pirate Cove. That's when you're in extreme danger, and he's already running down the hallway. Now, it does take him around 20 seconds to make it from Pirate Cove to your room, but if you check the West Hall camera, this will immediately show Foxy running to your door, and it will expedite his arrival. This means that if you ever see stage 4, you need to immediately drop your camera and close the left door as fast as possible. So that was the door that he came through he's pretty much always going to come through that door. Again, there are kind of these characters that will always use the same side. So like Bonnie will always be on the left and Chica will always be on the right. And Foxy is one of those that'll always be on the left. So again, if you close the left door, you can also then switch to the camera, so the West Hall camera, sorry, so that his animation can play, and it'll save you about 10 to 20 seconds waiting for Foxy to reach your door. And it's important to know that every time Foxy's blocked, he drains your power in larger increments. So the first time that he's blocked, he only drains about 1% of the power, but the second time, he drains about 6% of the power. So it does continuously go up every time you try to thwart him. And then the third time, he can drain like 11% or more. Now, if you've blocked him more than once per night, you're not using your camera often enough, so just bear that in mind. Try to keep that into your strategy. And he'll only bang on your door like basically like once a night. And then Freddy, I just double checked it. Freddy is the one that doesn't come active until night 3, so I got Foxy and Freddy mixed up, so that's my bad. And if you get it to night 3, I'll tell you about Freddy. So now that I know that that's the one that becomes active on night 3, I thought it was Friday that was going to be night 2, so that's my bad. So you still have a little bit more time. Do you want to continue and see if you can make it through night 2?
Okay.
Now that I've given you a little bit more of the coaching and the strategy on how to do this, you got your first jump scare of the night. You know, your first real jump scare. Obviously, if they're just peeking at your door, it's not so bad. All right, camera usage, ready to go. All right, you see all 3 of them in there? That's good. Just keep see how that fire coat. Oh, is that already open? Oh, his head's not peeking out. His head's not peeking out. We're good. It opens more if he's actually peeking out. But the trick is you can't stay with the camera on Pirate Cove because that'll speed him up. Because he doesn't like you looking at him. Now, uh-oh. We already lost Bonnie. Where'd Bonnie go? Oh,
There she is.
there she is. Oh, close the door. Or not close the door, but you know what I mean. Check the door. Alright, it's officially 1 a.m. So you made it your first hour. How you doing? You holding up? Doing okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, Chica's going to be the one moving on the right, so just keep an eye on the left. That's one other strategy that you can use to kind of conserve power, is if Chica's not in play yet, then you know that your right door is safe for now. Oh, I hear footsteps. Oh, camera's out. Camera's out. Uh-oh. Camera's out. Uh-oh. That's not good. That means you can't keep an eye on Pirate Cove. See if maybe the cameras came back. Do you want to check that? Okay. Alright, so Chica's not in play, so it's just Bonnie. She's still in the hallway? Oh, oh, oh! Put the camera down! Put the camera down! the door. I'm hearing scurrying, so I just want to make sure that you're keeping on your toes. Alright, see if you can check Pirate Cove to see what stage we're in. Alright, so we're still good on Pirate Cove. Unless Chica's in play, or you won't need to check the right door. So Pirate Cove is still good. Oh, Chica's in play! There's Chica! Where's Bonnie, though? And check the camera real quick. Oh, I hear footsteps though. Okay, feather the light. Now you gotta check both doors because they're, yeah. Check the camera, see if Bonnie's in the hallway yet. She's not in the hallway.
It's right there.
Okay. And then what about the east side? Oh, I'm not seeing Chica yet. Alright. Close the door! Alright. You don't have to use the light anymore though on that side. There you go. But keep checking the right side in case Chica comes into play. You can check the camera real quick and see if Chica's on that side. Yep, there she is. There she is. Close. Get ready to close the door. You can briefly check the light on the other side to see if you can open that door. Okay, go ahead and open that door. Alright, now check the right. Alright, Chica's. Oh, okay. We've triggered stage. What's that? Stage 2?
I don't know.
Yeah. So we're on stage 2 for Foxy, so you're gonna want to try to keep doing some activity on the cameras. Alright, so check the cameras. Alright. But don't stay on Pirate Cove. He doesn't like that.
Oh, okay.
So just fluctuate through the different. Alright, so Chica's right there. I hear footsteps. I hear footsteps. Close the door. There you go. Just cycle through the different things. Alright, check and see if Chica's still there. Yep, so keep that door shut. Alright, close the door. There you go. Alright, now your power is going to drain really fast, so keep feathering the light to see if they go away anytime soon. Chica will probably be the first. Okay, Bonnie was the first one to leave. I was going to say Chica might be the first one to leave because it was the first to arrive, but I guess Chica's more stubborn. Oh, there's someone in the hallway. Oh, you're running out of power. You're running out of power fast. Alright, check and see if Chica's gone to see if you can open that door. Nope, can't open that door. Check cameras. Alright. Go ahead and drop the camera. Check for Chica. Nope. Oh, this is gonna come down to the wire. Just, I would stay off the cameras and just keep feathering the lights to see if you can open any of the doors. Oh man, this is literally gonna come down to the wire. Check left real quick.
My God, go away, you stupid chicken!
Alright, open the door. Ooh, you only got 3% power though. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh no! Going down to the wire! 6 a.m. 6 a.m. 6 a.m. 6 a.m. Come on! Come on! 6 a.m. Come on! In your early. Oh, no! It sounds so sweet and innocent.
I didn't know that was going to happen.
Alright, well, you made it through the requisite 30 minutes. Didn't quite make it through night 2, but that was real close, so you did very well for your first attempt at this game, that's for sure.
Thank you.
Alright, so how'd you feel about that one?
The jump scares were good. They were fun, kind of being scared, not terrifying. Just yeah.
See, I told you it wouldn't be too bad.
I think it might be easier to play without a trackball. Like my mouse is a trackball, and I feel like it might be easier with a regular mouse.
I tell you, it's a lot easier to play it on console when you have a console controller, because you have all of those buttons just right there, and you don't have to like slide your hand around or anything like that.
Yeah. So
that might be something to consider. But I told you we were ramping up the jump scares, and I also told you didn't have to leave the room, so there's a lot, not that you really had to manage in the way of controls or anything like that. So we're definitely ramping up the intensity. And we're only halfway through your curriculum, so, more jump scares to come. Isn't that fun?
Yay!
Alright, well, thank you everyone for joining us on our latest episode of Raven's Scare School, and we will see you tomorrow! And that's another lesson complete at Raven's Scare School. Today, Raven faced her fears head-on, tackling whatever horrors came her way, whether within her own mind, or with jump scares and horrible beasts coming at her. Whether she overcame the challenge or had a few close calls, every experience is bringing her one step closer to mastering the art of survival horror. We tested Raven on her fear factor, puzzle solving, and survival skills, and I've got to say, she's making some serious progress. But how do you think she did? Let us know what you thought of her performance down in the comments. Next time, Raven won't know what's coming, but the scares will only get more intense as the school curriculum winds on. Will she rise to the occasion, or will the fear finally get the better of her? Only one way to find out. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you can follow Raven's journey through Scare School. And as always, stay spooky, and we'll catch you next time. Geek out and game on.